Hey guys, I'm Tech and today we're going to talk about the all-new Amazon Kindle Oasis 3. We're going to talk about what's different in the Oasis 3 versus Oasis 2. Why would you want to use a Kindle? And who is this particular Kindle for? Hey guys, I'm Tech from Tech Driven. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe, click like if you like the video, dislike if you like video. It really helps the algorithm, so please don't forget to click like or dislike depending on your mood. So Amazon just released the new Oasis 3. So the new Oasis 3 looks identical to Oasis 2, and there's very little difference between this one and Oasis 2. However, the difference is significant, and we're going to discuss it now. So this is what the Oasis look like. As you can tell, it's exactly identical to Oasis 2. The only difference here is if we tap on the settings, we can adjust the warmness, and that's the only difference that Oasis 3 has versus Oasis 2. As you can see, we can get really yellow, and this is particularly to set the mood of what you're reading. So if let's say you're reading an old book, chances are the old books will be yellowish in color because of its age. The paper would get that from the sun. And this is sort of what's setting up the mood that this is going to be an old, warm, perhaps, who knows, book. Of course, you don't have to use it. You can select it and actually make it as completely paper white. So this is pretty much what you're going to get when you order your Amazon Kindle Oasis 3. You get this tablet plus a charging cable. Of course, there are additional cases like this one that you can order, and if you're actually looking to buy one, I'll have a link for you down in the description. It's fairly nice, however the price tag is quite hefty, so make sure that you're a book lover in order to spend it on this particular device. Originally, I never considered a Kindle as a book reader. Originally, I was against Kindles overall because of its limitations versus a tablet that's all in one. You can surf the web, read books, audio, watch video, and all that stuff for pretty much for almost exactly the same price. And for a long period of time, I was against Kindle eReaders. But for those that actually do read a lot of books, Kindle was actually a really nice choice. And of course, I didn't see that till later in time when I bought my first Kindle keyboard, which at that time was older model and it was cheap, so I figured why not. And if you're a student perhaps, or somebody who loves books, you notice that Kindles do have advantage over all-in-one devices, and that is that it's a book and a book only, so you don't get any distractions in it when you're reading a book, perhaps for school, for recreation or whatever. You're getting a book and that's all you're getting really. So in this particular model, you can do more than just read books. You can actually read books and listen to audiobooks at the same time using your Bluetooth. So that's what I do. I do get one book a month from Amazon Prime for free. And I also get a couple audiobooks that when I go in my car, I can connect it directly to my Bluetooth and I can listen while I'm driving. I do like this eReader, not really because of the yellowish color, yet it's a nice feature to have. However, when it comes to no distraction, when you need to focus on specific material or really you want to finish a book without distraction, this is definitely a choice. And of course, don't forget that there's a link in the description if you want to interested in it. But let's talk about this e-reader compared to other ones. So of course, you do have to get a case for it, even though it's not included, which is a shame. I really believe that Amazon should include it, especially for the price tag, which starts around now at this time we're quoting around $250 with ads, and it goes up from there. And it comes in a variety of 8 gigabytes and 32 gigabytes. 8 gigabyte version is pretty much for people that actually just read books, where 32 gigabytes would be ideal for someone who reads books plus audiobooks. Even though it would have been nice to have a USB-C, it's not a game changer, especially when everybody has a micro USB lying around somewhere. So you can always have extra cable, extra charger, and you don't have to worry about getting a USB-C if you don't have one perhaps. This is definitely something to consider for the future, I would say, as USB-C is coming up in the ranks. But for now, this is satisfactory. So on this side, you have your power button, sort of like a tablet, which is quite nice. One thing I didn't like about this device, especially when you see in this case, is that the format. It's nice when you have the device and holding it like that, it actually keeps a better grip. And of course, even if you have your fingers on the side, it's out of your way and you have your buttons inside to flip pages. However, when you want to completely flip the cover, and that hold grip is pretty much gone. So perhaps they should have created a little better cover for it, but overall this cover does its job. It protects the tablet very well, I would say. Remember that this tablet also is splash resistant and actually can have to stand up to 2 meters in fresh water for over an hour without being damaged. But I wouldn't recommend trying it out, just to be safe. So overall, I do like this e-reader, even though I don't specifically necessarily need the yellowish color tint that this tablet can get. But overall, it's nice that it's there. My biggest concern is the price point of when it's starting price of $250. However, if you think about it, every device around here, whether it's tablet, phone, is simply the prices increase, and this is no exception whatsoever. However, I would recommend that you wait a little if you can for the price to drop down before you get one. But if you can't wait, or you're making a great present for someone who really loves books, it's definitely a great addition. But if you're looking just for a basic e-reader just for once in a while, perhaps you should consider older models, as their prices really went down and they're still great devices. So although I do like this device, I think it's still premature to say that I would recommend it at this time because of the price point. If you are someone that actually reads a lot of books or perhaps audiobooks, this device will make you happy. However, if you can, I would wait or consider older models. Once the price drops on this model, then I would snag it. As it is for now, this is definitely a nice device to put on your wish list. Hope you like this video. Click like if you liked it, dislike if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.